What's going on, everybody? Hang on one second. The lights behind me were kind of creating some glare. Hang on one moment. I just gotta get my light situated. Cool. What's going on? What's going on? Who we got? Invu. What's going on, man? You were first. Nice. Sadu. What's going on, Sadu? Yo, Schmicky. Looking forward to the update today. Can hear our man clicking away. Yeah, when you start hearing noises on the mic, that's how you know I'm coming. That's how you know. I'm on my way. Because I don't usually have my mic muted as I start stream. Cool. Good stuff. I'm gonna experiment with this mic volume. Let me know if it's too loud. Hopefully not. Not much. Elon left us hanging. Hey, it's not time yet. 4:20 Central Time is what we're hoping for, which is in 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Now, as far as my tweet, yeah, he did not respond. It's all right. Final Stance got that privilege. I'm not there yet. Maybe if I had did a hashtag we love Elon, Elon would love me back. But so far, we're not there. He probably clicks on my Twitter, sees 30 followers, and just like, oh, yeah, probably won't respond. Probably won't. Bitcoin's doing okay. Check that out. So is Doge. Look at that. Elon is no longer the GOAT. Elon's still, he's the man, at least. Maybe not the GOAT at this moment. He has about 10 minutes to prove himself. And I mean, we've got to consider all options. It could be what we guessed, which was 4:20 Central Time, which would be in 12 minutes, because that would be 4:20 in his time zone. Or it could be 4:20 still over in where? California, where the other plant's based out of, where Tesla was originally. And that would be like in a whole nother 2 hours after that. So technically we've got to give it till 7:20 my time. You can't see my clock, but right now it's 5 before we say that it was a flop. But exactly, Schmicky, like you said, we're doing quite well for today. That was exactly what I was talking about. I'm like, today is going to be a day where we see price movement, regardless of whether or not we get the announcement. So yeah, let's hope to reel in the big move here. But if not, it's okay. Because we should be seeing some run-up, some rumor-based run-up. Other YouTubers, for some reason, I guess, I don't know, maybe they, word started to spread, but you guys were on stream when I first thought of it, and nobody else had said a word about it yet. So from here, somehow, it ended up out there. All right, I will take credit for it because I said it like 4 weeks ago. Well, not 4 weeks ago, but it was literally like 2.5 weeks ago. Nobody else said a word about June 9th or Doge for Tesla on June 9th until I started talking about it and tweeting it on Elon's posts. Y'all were here that night. But somehow that idea has spread, and other YouTubers are pumping it based off that idea. And so this is the rumor run-up, because now everybody is looking into it as a potential rumor that we'll actually hear from Elon that Dogecoin will be a method of payment for Tesla. So I gave you guys, I generated a little bit of a couple cent move. See, my bank account couldn't manipulate the price, but I helped you guys out. I helped us out. How cool is that? But we'll see. We've got 9 minutes here. Here's the thing. I am actually still in AMC. Unfortunately, I was not able to sell my put today because it was not in a good spot, and I would have just wasted money on the hope that Elon would announce something today. So financially, it didn't make sense because I knew they had news today and that there should be at least a new sell-off going into tomorrow, which will actually give me like a huge money make opportunity because I have a 320 strike put on AMC. So you can imagine how much that's going to print as the price goes down. So, I mean, yeah, Doge for Tesla would double the price, but me already having that put, taking up all of my capital, couldn't do it. Couldn't like lose $300 on that move just to possibly double my money when the put could pretty much guarantee double my money at that point. So as much as I wanted to be on board, today did not go how I was hoping it would. GME did sell off, and I almost sold, but it looked weak, like it was going to keep going, so I didn't. But then it just recovered for the whole rest of the day. Really disappointed. But I'm still in Doge on my other two accounts, just not on my one. But my other two accounts are still in Doge, so I'll be riding it up on those accounts. But I want it to be fully all in. Actually, I have more accounts now because I've got Coinbase. There's a couple hundred Doge in there, and then I've got Crypto.com, I've got like 100 Doge in there. And then Binance, I've got like 100 Doge there. So I'm in like 5 accounts. I'm in. Let's see. Elon is no... Yeah, he is, man. Yo, still at work? I literally just finished up. Glad to have you, Travis. Thank you, guys. If you guys don't mind, hit that like button. Let's get this stream going. Let's really get this thing going. Let me play some more music. As you can see, Doge is looking pretty good. We're getting this nice cup and handle thing looking like it wants to go. So far things are setting up nicely. It is all up to the man himself at this point. Let's side by side this with Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on here. Bitcoin's doing the same thing. Thankfully, Bitcoin got out of the hole and is recovering here. It was really looking depressing for a moment there, but it's recovered. It went all the way almost up to 37,000 today. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Now, that's like I said, Bitcoin does not belong at 31,000. So, yeah, if people really didn't believe in it, there was potential to crash back into 20s. But we know Bitcoin is not worth 20,000. And that would just be a free dip buy for people that wanted it. So, the expectation was not to stay there. But a really nice move out of there. All the way back up to the 200 EMA. That's pretty impressive. Thank you guys for the likes. We're at 5 right now. If you can help us get to 10, really appreciate it. Let's try and get like 20 people in this stream with us. Yeah, we're doing really well. We got tomorrow's reveal at Tesla also, but something tells me it ain't happening. It might not happen. Or maybe he'll just like drop a hint today. Because I expect some kind of pump tweet from Elon. Like this is the real Doge day. 420 failed. This is Doge day part 2. I expect something from him. My guess would be if he doesn't do the announcement today, he would tease at something today that might cause the price to bump up a little and maybe keep us looking into tomorrow, whether or not we actually see an announcement tomorrow or not. But he's got 5 minutes. So it is 5:20. It is 4:15. I'm sorry. 4:15 Elon's time right now. So if he's going to drop it at 4:20, he has 5 minutes. So let's just keep an eye. He has been active on Twitter today. So that's a good sign. Looks like he is at least a little bit free. So, oh, that's funny. Because Bitcoin's the legal tender over in El Salvador now, he's legally required to accept it for Teslas. So it just forced the price up. That's pretty hilarious. Just legally forced Bitcoin out of the hole. It's pretty nice. It's 12 a.m. for you, 10th of June. Wow. Man, you're way ahead, man. You're in the future, bro. Sadu, with the news of country adoption, we will see a pump with federal reserves being added to Bitcoin? Most likely. What goes up must come down. Yes. But then what goes down must come up. Hopefully. Yeah, it started here. The VOD proves it. That's right. We've got that VOD. Invu, what's up? I'm having a fight with Elon. I'd love it if he quietly got the Shiba Inu and brings it to the car reveal tomorrow. Yeah, that would see us pump. That would see SHIB pump. A couple stocks would pump. Cryptos. Tesla stocks have been hit recently. Do you think we are going to see an increase or drop in their stock value? It's a good hold or sell. I always thought in the past that Tesla was a good hold. At this moment, though, there's so much competition coming up that I don't know at this point that they're a good hold. Tesla stock, just like Bitcoin, was on like this eternal bull run. I don't know if you guys remember, but months ago when they did that stock split, I mean, they had gotten up to like $800-900 per share. I can't exactly remember. And then they did the 5-for-1, right? Or 4-for-1 stock split. And the shares started back off at 200 per. And now it's run all the way back up to like 700-800. So, I mean, they've been on this bull run forever. It's about time, just like for Bitcoin, for them to have like a pullback and cool off. You could say right now is kind of that pullback, as Tesla is sitting right around $600 and sometimes under. But yeah, because let's take this long term, guys. Like, look at this move. You see what I'm saying here? Ever since here, ever since 181, which is the stock split, this is when they absolutely just like took off. And even before that, they took off. Because if you go way back. But yeah, this was the stock split last year. I remember when it happened. Wait, when did they go to $77? That I don't recall. Maybe it's during the pandemic. Anyway, never-ending run here. So now we're at the pullback. The only thing is with all the competition, that's here with the Ford F-150 Lightning. That thing is insane. And all these other vehicles coming out. Tesla has to keep up that, because they're going to lose some of the lead, like some of the advantage that they have. They have to keep up with something to keep them ahead of the game. Because there's others that are like, I mean, they're car companies first and making electric cars second. They've got the production and everything down. And that's kind of where Tesla struggles a lot of times, is getting the cars out to people. Just like right now, the Roadster, the Cybertruck just had to cancel the Plaid Plus. They're very good with technology. Production is like their weakness. So I don't know if this goes down or up. If anything, I wouldn't go. I'm usually the kind of person that would feel fine all-inning on Tesla. At this moment, though, I feel just a little bit bearish, so I probably wouldn't do it. Maybe half in, 75% in, and save just in case there's a dip down to 500. But obviously, they're a great company. They're only going to continue to improve. So even if there's a dip here, you'll probably see a bounce back higher soon. Having a fight with Elon. Doge, you want to run? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, let's get Doge back up, by the way. 519. Let's see. Let's flip it over to Twitter. Let's just see if anything happens. Don't 100% expect it. This is literally all speculation. We know Elon would love to do it if he can. There's also multiple different time zones that he could possibly do it at. That would be 420. So, though the expectation is Elon would probably love to drop a Doge for Tesla announcement on 6/9 at 420. That'd probably be his dream. One, we don't know if he was able to pull it off within Tesla. We don't know if he got approval, because it's not just him that runs the show. And two, we don't know which time zone he's going to do it in. We were just expecting that he would do it Central Standard Time, because that's where his home is, and that's where they just moved Tesla to. There's still a chance they do it Pacific Time. if he is going to do it, because that's where the other Tesla location is. That's where it originally was located. So we don't know. Where is Elon right now as well? What time is he looking at on his watch? We don't know. So you kind of have to give it another hour or two just to see, just in case. Let's just go to his page. This is really wishful thinking. But at the very least, we can just be glad that we saw a move up, regardless of if he manages to pull it off today. The whole point of today was hoping that there would be some kind of move up where we could at least capitalize off of a couple cents of bullish momentum, because Dogecoin has been trading sideways and falling for who knows how long. So, and I mean, you might start to see some people just taking profit at like 521 if nothing drops. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, now it hit 521 according to my clock. So it doesn't look like we got anything. 420 his at Central Time. Okay, that one might be missed. So what's the other time to look forward to? Again, this is just for fun. This is just for fun. Our hopes were that we could see something today, but keep in mind, nothing is guaranteed. This is all speculation. Just like Dogecoin, all of this hoping for the run up, this hoping for an announcement, it's literally all for fun. So even if we don't see anything today, at least maybe we had some fun and we made a couple cents on Dogecoin. It's great to see a recovery. It's great to see us not actually selling off on Doge Day like we did on 420. So it is what it is, but it would be amazing to actually get an announcement. So it's about 422, which means we're probably past that first threshold. It's probably not going to happen this hour. We'll just keep checking back. But let's see, where is Tesla headquarters? I know there's the one in Texas, California. Oh, I thought they moved. Well, this was 2020. Did they finish construction on Texas headquarters? If not, maybe I was wrong, because I thought they finished construction. Immediately. By the end of 2021. Oh, it's not up yet. Guys, why didn't no one tell me? It's not up yet. So Gigafactory in Texas is not even fully constructed. Let's see. This is 3 days ago.
Hey everybody, this is Joe. See that the water around the concrete column.
Oh my God, it's not done. You guys lied to me. You lied to me by not saying anything. You lied to me by not saying anything. All right, so that was an incorrect prediction, because I thought that Gigafactory was actually complete. All right, I got to correct this now. All right, what time zone's California? Pacific, right? Oh, it's 2:25 there. That means we have to wait 3 hours. Chat, you guys all lied to me. You knew I was saying because headquarters is there now. I'm blaming it on y'all. That was definitely my fault for not doing my DD and making sure it was fully constructed. Anyway, let's just adjust that. Pretend like we never said Central Time, because that should technically have been Pacific. But there was still a chance because he did move to Texas, but the headquarters isn't done there yet. So, like, you can't really say that headquarters is in Texas yet because it's not fully constructed. So, back to Pacific time, we bring our estimate. Guys, thank you again for liking this video. If you haven't liked it yet, if you wouldn't mind donating your click of the like button, you'd be surprised how much it helps with getting more viewers. So it's kind of what drives the streams. Thank you so much. Tesla. Oh man, I missed a couple comments here. Doge Day afternoon. This is a fun day, by the way, guys. Even if nothing happens, this has been a pretty fun day. But we should still be seeing some momentum to the upside as we go about the next couple hours. We got a couple more 420s across the United States where Elon is located to go by. Tesla is slow in vehicle release. Yes, they are. What are we working out today? I'll take you to advantage. See back in the gym. Doge squad. I don't believe in fully electric cars. Turbo diesel for life. I don't either. To get me on electric cars, they're going to have to figure out a way to make electric motors sound cool, because I am all about big, large engines. V8, V12, V10, you name it. Not an electric. I do not like quiet cars. Like, they don't get me excited, that is. Some are nice. That's not what I mean. Lots of hype, but slow in execution. Yeah. Black day. Sorry for being late, man. Hope all is good, my dude. No problem, Robbie. Glad to have you. Yeah, everything's good. He's in Texas. Was just tweeting about his house. This guy's quality. My man needs to go full-time on YouTube. I'm working on it, man. Appreciate that. We ain't selling off because all the YOLO people are in GME, AMC right now. True. We didn't have much YOLOers on Doge today. So we should be pretty stable regardless. Hey, Amanda. Welcome to the stream. How am I? I'm good. How are you? The people on Doge right now are the hodlers? Exactly. Smash that like button, Doja Maniacs. Exactly. Thankus knows the deal. And thank you, whoever the two people are that just clicked the like button. You're helping bring more views to this stream. I really appreciate it. You don't even know. I can start the stream, but it's up to you guys to click the like button and help me get more viewers, because small channel, there's nothing else I can do. You can check the progress of the factory on YouTube. Yeah. What's the latest with Doge? Doge is just doging. It's made some nice progress today, though. I mean, we got out of like a hole at near, what was it, 29 cents? Yeah, 29 cents just last night. And now we're up to almost 35. Like, we're 34 cents. We did hit 35.49 just a couple hours ago. So, Doge is doing really good today. If you bought the 29 dip, then you're seeing 6 cents profit already. So, that's pretty cool. Even if we don't go 40, 50 cents tonight, if we don't get any crazy announcement, that's profit. Someone has a channel on YouTube? Yeah, I saw. He lives in Texas. SpaceX headquarters is. Last tweet from Elon to Final Stand says he's in Texas at the moment. Meme stocks are bleeding in post-market. Not so, yeah, they really are. That's why I couldn't fully all in on Doge, because I had that GME put. And I just, knowing what was going to happen, I really just couldn't sell it at a loss to jump into Doge when we didn't even know if Elon would do it today. It was just a hope. When I knew if I just waited till tomorrow on that GME put for the sell-off, that I would have just as much money as if I put it in to get to Doge and there was a run-up. Because that EME put is going to print. That GME put, that is. So we'll see. If Elon's in, like at this moment, in... Yo, you freaked me out with that icon, bro. You made me think you were Elon. Whew. Yeah, if Elon's in Texas, then there's a chance we don't see it. Because yes, the headquarters technically still is in Cali, so at that point we would have to wait another 2 hours for 420 there. But I mean, if he's looking at his own clock, he'd have to really think that one through to time that right. I don't know, it's just not as natural. But we'll see. Regardless, it'll be a fun day. That's all that matters. Fun day, and we've made some profit. We'll just keep looking at his page, make sure he doesn't. Because the thing is, too, there's a very high chance that he'll do some kind of pump tweet or something. So whether or not we get that announcement, still, it's all eyes on Elon. You know how he does. Adam, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Hey, Skydive. Hello. Sorry, it's been a crazy week. I haven't seen you too much. Skydived in on time today. Very true. So what's the new update with Elon? You just got on. Hey, kid. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? It's going good. How are you doing, man? Welcome back. What's the new update with Elon? So 4:20 Eastern time just passed, and then 4:20 Central time just passed. Now, we were hoping for an Elon tweet saying something like Doge for Tesla, any kind of pump tweet regarding that at 4:20 Central time, because that's where he currently lives now. I also thought that that's where headquarters was at this moment, but they are building headquarters there, but it's not fully constructed yet. So I don't know if we can really count that. So the next hope would be him doing the drop, the announcement at 4:20, where Tesla headquarters is currently located, which is in California, which would be Pacific time, which is in about 2 hours. So 7:20 my time, because right now it's 5:30 Eastern. So just in 2 hours is when we'll check it for the last time. If we don't get anything at that 4:20 on the Pacific time side, then it's pretty much no hope, because there's no more 4:20s in the US after that. That's where he's based. He's not going to do it in another country's time. That would be strange. So yeah, that's all we're waiting on. Just hoping for some good hype news. Now, regardless of what happens with Elon Musk, we've got to be a little happy about what Bitcoin's doing and what Dogecoin's doing on its own. Bitcoin is actually showing some nice signs of strength here, finally. I mean, it just on its own came out of the hole from 31,000. Strong move up, broke through 33. Strong move up there at 35, broke through 36. Now it's holding, and now it looks like it wants to make another move towards 40,000. So that's actually really good. Buy the dip on Twitter cracks me up. You've liked my video? Thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Preezy? If he does tweet something about Doge, are we really going to have a pump, or is it just the build up to this announcement that may cause the rise? Really, the build up to the announcement, it depends on what kind of tweet he does. The typical Elon just posting a picture of a Doge tweet doesn't really do much anymore. Today, if anything, maybe there would be more of a pump if people are looking for it, but in general, people have just been so spooked regarding Dogecoin's price action that his little pump attempts that were literally just a picture of the Doge coin or something haven't done anything at all. But I think today there's more of a chance that any hype from him, as people are waiting for something to happen today, all eyes back on Dogecoin at the moment, that we could actually see a couple cents move if it's nothing crazy. The Stankus says, any chance that every time YouTubers and influencers hype a day up with Elon, that makes Elon less likely to do it to avoid appearing like he's manipulating the market? Yeah, that could be true. Buy the Dip has some good stuff on his page. I do agree. I do agree. I don't believe his tweet if he does. Does anything we have... Hey, what's going on, Melanie? Does anything we have to buy in HODL? Agreed, Stankus. Yeah, what happens if no news come today or tomorrow? What's the forecast then? I mean, at that point, we're just waiting on Dogecoin. Dogecoin is the thing holding us back. We know that... I'm sorry, Bitcoin. How is Dogecoin holding Dogecoin back? That's not what I meant. Bitcoin is the thing holding Dogecoin back. Oh. Someone has retracted their statement. Too late, though. I already started answering Sidhu. Bitcoin's holding Doge back, so... We already know Doge has shown signs of strength on its own. We know Doge wanted to go up, but each time it kept getting slapped down by Bitcoin's price action. We've really just got to wait for Bitcoin to go up. Unless we get some crazy good news for Dogecoin, like a major retailer accepting Doge as payment, or other than that, it would be Doge for Tesla. We need something big. Hey, Siddharth, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. If we see no news, yeah, we just gotta wait then. I don't think, like, we haven't really pumped, so Dogecoin isn't gonna, like, dump or anything if we don't get news today. It's not, like, gonna dump. It's not going, like, into 20s or anything like that, so don't be, like, panicked. That is, unless Bitcoin crashes. That's a completely different scenario. But all things how it is now with Bitcoin, like, nothing really changes for Doge. It just won't really go anywhere. Anywhere from, like, 32 to 35 fluctuations. Do I think it'll be a good idea now to buy one Bitcoin to see the next phase of rise? Yeah, anywhere in 30,000s on Bitcoin is probably not a bad idea. Thing is, we just don't know how long Bitcoin's going to stay in 30,000. So just like I say about Dogecoin, when you see a great dip, especially when something's half off and you know that it's not supposed to be, yeah, you can greed for a couple cents on Doge or a couple thousand on Bitcoin, but it's like if it takes off when you're waiting for that dip, then what? So I would at least, you know, if you're planning to buy a couple coins, yeah, absolutely consider buying one now and maybe just waiting for the rest or something like that. It's a good price. What happens if, oh, I'm sorry, I read that like 3 times. I meant that we have to hodl and buy Elon shouldn't matter. Yeah, hodl and buy Elon shouldn't matter. Exactly. Sultan, thank you so much for the sub. Why can I not hear my Streamlabs notifications? I'm just catching them by happening to look over. Volume mixer. Oh, did I? That's weird. I couldn't hear that. Interesting. I don't know. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. What are my thoughts on Solana? Check out the chart. Great profit for anyone who bought some at the dip. Yeah, we can check it out. Let's check that out, and then let's go over some of the meme stocks right now so we can kind of recap the day. And guys, I'll probably just do one, like, I'll probably just do one stream tonight. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Is this? No, I don't think it is. It's very weird. Everything's weird, super weird. Everything looks pretty stable to me. Preezy says, buy and hold, and by the end of the year, we will all be talking about big profits. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. As long as we have this many people behind Dogecoin and actually wanting Dogecoin to succeed, it will succeed. We have big names. We've got second richest person in the world that's like an entrepreneur, an innovator, all this stuff, a genius, fully backing it. We've got Vitalik Buterin, who's the CEO, the co-founder of Ethereum, which is arguably the best cryptocurrency network that there is right now behind Dogecoin, wanting it to succeed and talking about working on it. We've got all of the people wanting it to succeed. It's like, if we want it to succeed, it will. The only way that Dogecoin fails is if we give up on it. So as long as we still believe in it, it will succeed. Like I said, if we give up on it, then it will fail. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones that are assigning it the value. Us retail people. We have decided that Dogecoin is worth something. If we change our minds, then we change our minds. We can't blame anybody else. So we'll see. But we are shaping up to see great things from Doge. Sorry, you said Solana? This isn't Solana. I don't know what I'm looking at right here. Is it? No, Solana hasn't only been out for 5 days. What's going on here? Maybe I need to do trading view. There we go. There we go. Oh, wow. Solana came from pretty far down. Really have to zoom out a little more to get a better look. Ew, 45-minute chart? Who does that? Had a spike to about 60 bucks. It's at 42. In March, it was like 13. Floor like at 21. Another level 25. Another general level around 30. Right now it's 42. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Solana. I'm pretty sure it's another DeFi app that runs on Ethereum network, but I haven't done a lot of research on it. But yeah, just like a lot of the other cryptocurrencies, they're at a dip right now due to Bitcoin. So there's a lot of buys. Really, it's pretty much pick your crypto, pick what you believe in, and buy it at this dip. That's really all there is to it. Whether it's Ethereum, Doge, XRP, whatever you believe in, you're getting everything at a discount right now. So go shopping before the sale is over. That's pretty much all there is to it right now. I called the shape Doge is forming currently days ago. Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Huh. Well, check that out. That's cool. Oh yeah, I said if it broke below this line that it would curl down and make a move back up. Interesting. Cool. Bought 2 grand at 25 cents, diamond hands. Nice, that's a good buy. It's a good buy. All right, let's do a recap of the day. So obviously, Dogecoin's doing good today. Dogecoin's doing pretty good. Yet just yesterday at 12 o'clock Eastern, Doge was at 29 cents. And now it's heading towards 40. Almost at 35. So that's great. Not sure how I feel about this song. So let's evaluate the meme stocks. If you were in the stock market today and you listened to the predictions that we had yesterday and same yesterday for the day before, you're a very happy person because the predictions were accurate. And so let's just review what we went over. So the predictions were Workhorse first, Gamestop second, and then BlackBerry third, and AMC would probably be the dud of the day. Probably don't even give it too much attention. And BlackBerry maybe as well, but Workhorse had the most potential and GameStop was second, but GameStop may have been a little weak. That was what we pretty much said yesterday in summary. So just take a look at the moves today. Actually, we can do the trade chart here. Let me F11 and then split the screen. And then I gotta add. No, not new boards. Go back here. Go back. Widget settings. Stock chart. Here we go. Let's just look at all 4 at the same time. All 4 meme stocks so we can compare. Bear with me as I set up. Joshua, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Will it break next support level where it already is at? Where it is already kind of in 1.5 hours? So the thing is, Dogecoin's doing a really nice cup and handle formation. Usually in a cup and handle formation, you'll see like mini cup and handle formations start forming on the way up. Just really bullish, like little mini patterns. So for example, if you really look and evaluate every little thing that was happening, you had this flag here, then you had this run up, and then this turned into a flag right here, broke out to the downside, so that was weak. Then a consolidation little flag pattern, like a descending triangle here. Then it broke up, and now it's doing like this. Well, it really depends on how you look at it. You could also look at this as, in the bigger picture, more of a cup and handle formation right here. So anyway, it's doing a lot of different patterns, but that part's irrelevant. Basically, to answer your question, right now it has to break above this level right here, 34.35, and start moving up. It already looks like it wants to, especially with that big green candle. Then it needs to get to about the 34.6-ish marker, somewhere here. Break above that, but really where it needs to go is up to 35.50. Right here, this previous high. That's the spot. What is this? To fully finish out this pattern, Doge needs to break above this line, but then go close to the previous swing high right here before it does any kind of pullback and then takes off. But if we can get anywhere back near 35.5, then we're looking good. When will it hit that? The timing would be within the next hour and a half. I would give it till about here on the long side, but probably within the next hour. That's when we'd expect it at this rate. And this is a very conservative cup that I gave this, so it really shouldn't take longer than that. Let's go back to trade. So let's pop in all of the stocks of the day, starting with Workhorse. Then we'll go GME. Then we'll go BlackBerry. And then we'll go AMC. There were a couple others, but let's just start with the 4 main ones. So, oh my goodness, guys. If we wake up tomorrow and GameStop is still this low and I sell that put, yo, how much money is that? Oh my goodness. All I know, it's just a 320 put that I bought somewhere around like 315 for a decent amount of premium. That's why I was able to get it. But the break even was 268. So if it expired worthless, that was the break even. I mean, if I just exercised it. But when it was at 281, I was up $1,500 from buying it at like 310. So now it's at 260. I don't know. I just see green. I'm happy. Okay. It's been a rough last couple weeks. So let's see. This is what happened today on each one. Oh, I guess we need to zoom in just a little bit. Let's do 3 minutes. And we'll evaluate what happened today, and then we'll go into what's probably going to happen tomorrow. Because, of course, if Doge is not Doging the way we want it to, then you're probably going to end up back in the stock market if you're trying to make some money. So Workhorse was the first move that we called out yesterday because it was looking so strong the way that its pattern formed yesterday compared to the others. Workhorse was actually looking kind of the nicest because it had the same run-up that everyone else had, right? But the sell-off was the least extreme, as you can see. BlackBerry sell-off was pretty extreme. AMC sell-off was really bad, plus AMC was not breaking above or below this little $7 window. It was really stuck, out of steam. And then GameStop's move was extremely high up, and it completely dumped and lost all of the momentum and just almost bearishly traded sideways into aftermarket. Never even looked like it wanted to go back up. So GameStop looked pretty weak, but not terrible. AMC, on the other hand, made the move up, and it traded sideways the entire rest of the day, not even angling upward like GameStop. It was just sideways, straight up sideways, somewhat down. So AMC, in my opinion, was the least favorable. Then BlackBerry was my third place option. So AMC was fourth because it looked the worst. Third place was BlackBerry because it gapped up a little bit, not as strong as the others, so the bullish pressure wasn't as strong. But then the sell-off wasn't completely terrible, but then just the way it kind of went, it was trading above, I believe, the 200 EMA. It's not showing right now, but there was a reason we talked about yesterday. Yeah, so it, unlike AMC, was trading on the top side of its 200 EMA as it consolidated versus AMC trading on the underside of it. So automatically going into aftermarket, it looked more bullish than AMC. So these two were kind of close, but this one obviously looked a little better right here. And this one looks more like it wanted to die. And sure enough, it did. All right, so, but let's not skip ahead. Then, like I said, GameStop, big move up, traded on the the top side of the 200 EMA going into aftermarket, but then it also was ranging up, so it looked even better than BlackBerry. Plus, more eyes on GameStop naturally than on BlackBerry because more people know about GameStop. So this also had that little catalyst in its favor. Oh, welcome everybody. We've got 30 people in here. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some analysis on Dogecoin, Dogecoin and Bitcoin. But at the moment, we're looking at the meme stocks for today because really we've got these like 4 or 5 meme stocks along with like Dogecoin and Bitcoin that we're just keeping an eye on and seeing what makes money at the moment since Dogecoin's trading sideways a little bit. But Doge is doing good. And so that was our second option for today. This is yesterday, by the way. We're just seeing how we evaluated this because we did this at the end of the stream yesterday. And then first place option was Workhorse for today. Why did we give that first place? Well, overall, it handled yesterday the best. Because when you look at it, it had a super strong move up, just like GameStop did. Had a sell-off that was not as bad as any of the others, so it held its price the best. Then it traded for the rest of the day, unlike the others trading sideways at or below the 200 EMA. It held price strength for the whole rest of the day, just until market close. Then even after that, when it dipped under, went right back, started trading sideways, and looked like it wanted to go up. So Workhorse looked the best. Second place option was GameStop. Then third, BlackBerry. Fourth was AMC. And that's how we said we'd look at this going into tomorrow for options on what to trade and what to expect. The thing was, we also said, look at pre-market. If it's trading sideways or going up the least bit, it is probably going to be a contender. But when pre-market hits, if it starts gapping down or trading downward and looking like it wants to dump, and then the market opens and it does dump, it's probably a dud. So now let's start looking at what happened with each one today. AMC, our weakest option that we didn't really want to trade, soon as pre-market hit, it dumped. That was first sign number one that was bad. Soon as pre-market hit, it dumped. Then it started trading below the support line, never regained any momentum. So now it's on the underside of this whole channel it was trading in for the last 2 days. Very bad. Then market open hit, sold off. That was bad sign number 2. And never regained any momentum. Traded on the underside of the support and the underside, the bearish side of the 200 EMA for the whole rest of the day. And sold all the way off to 46. So at this moment, AMC's looking like a dud. That being said, you got to keep in mind the apes, right? The AMC apes. They're looking at any dip as a dip buy opportunity. Now that it's back to 40s, they might say, all right, time to buy this up in round 3. So same thing tomorrow. Still got to keep your eyes on it. See if it trades sideways or up in a pre-market. If it dumps, it starts to dump at market open as well. It's going to go down further. Forget about it. But if it holds or if it starts going up, could be another move here. Just keep your eyes on it. But still not liking the way that looks. Now, this was our third place option for today. BlackBerry, same rules. All right. So when pre-market hit, it did show signs of weakness. It dumped at pre-market. Not a great sign. And then traded sideways under the 200 EMA. What happened at market open? It also dumped. Now, did it recover a bit? Yes. But the whole first half of the morning, up until noon Eastern time, this thing traded sideways, was dead, and then barely made any moves up and kept rejecting off the 200. Ended up only moving up like $1.50. So despite the fact that eventually it got a little bit of steam and momentum, it didn't really make anybody much money. So unless you were holding from down low, this was not a great play for you today to scalp or anything. And so yes, it was better than AMC, but it was still pretty bad. So third place ended up being third place. Check that out. Now let's look at GameStop. Let's get rid of BlackBerry and AMC. And same thing goes for BlackBerry into tomorrow. If it trades down, dumps a pre-market, and market open, looks bad. If it trades sideways or goes up when market opens, keep your eyes on it. But in my order still stays the same. Actually, I would now change this to BlackBerry looking the worst for tomorrow and AMC looking third place so far. I expect these two to look better. So let's take a... Ooh, maybe not GameStop. Let's take a look. And we have more space, so we can do this now. So, starting with GameStop, which was our option number 2. GameStop into pre-market, traded sideways. All right? traded sideways. So that was decent sign, number one. It wasn't bad sign because it didn't gap down into pre-market. And then at market open, slightly not so great sign, was a bit of a sell-off, but it didn't sell off hard. As soon as we saw this catch at 291 and then make a second attempt here, make a higher low, and then not go back down there anymore, it started holding at the 200 EMA. That was a pretty decent sign from GameStop. All right, it wasn't ready to sell off like the other two. So sure enough, didn't do much for the whole course of the day, but towards the end of the day, it did see its little moment of glory where it made a move up to 330. Nothing crazy, but the move here was the best of the three that we've looked at so far, from 291 to 328 if you got the low and sold at the high. Not great, but also not horrific. Now, what's not good is AMC kind of had on top of the normal hype run up, it also had news, which is why part of this move has happened. So it was leading up to earnings today, and rumors were that earnings were going to potentially be pretty decent. So this was a rumor-based run-up, number one. We know how those sell off. And that's literally where buy the rumor, sell the news kind of originated from, trading earnings plays. When it is expected in the stock market that a company is going to announce good earnings, up until that point, the stock just starts to inflate in price. Then when they announce the actual news, everybody takes profit and sells. And that's exactly what we saw. Though it started to dump, it caught good expected earnings. Some people didn't want to be a part of the after-hour earnings sell-off, and they were smart, so they took profit here, sold off. So it started selling off, going into aftermarket. Then some people, foolish people, started buying it up. Earnings dump. And that's why we saw this big sell-off. The sell of the news right here. Based off of that, we really have to see what happens for the rest of after hours. Obviously, this doesn't look good, but this was a news sell-off. If GameStop can recover and head back up to this 200 EMA, they could have another round tomorrow, and they'd be probably second place for keeping your eyes on something to trade. But if they don't reclaim and they look weak throughout the rest of here over the next couple hours, GameStop could be seeing its decline after today. But definitely have to keep your eyes on it. Got to know it's also the most popular meme stock, so any sign of hope, people are going to jump on it. And what that leaves us with is Workhorse, the contender. This was our number one play for today. If you wanted to trade one of the 4 meme stocks, it was Workhorse. It held the best yesterday, looked the best, everything. So going into pre-market, our signal was already good because instead of trading downward, like gapping down, or just trading sideways, it started to gap up and trade upwards right here. So this was a great sign. Soon as pre-market hit 4 a.m. on Webull, people started buying it up, right? So there was already bullish momentum. Then it held that throughout pre-market. So this was looking pretty decent. And sure enough, at market open, had a nice spike of about $1.50 instantly. Big candle. This is on the 3-minute time frame, by the way. But if you were looking at this from market open, there was a little bit of a sell-off and a little dip buy opportunity at 16.8. If you bought the dip, you just made $2 worth of profit, which is about a little over 10%, probably 12% move in minutes. Right here, a straight run up. So on like a $10,000 account, that was $1,000 right there, about $1,200 instantly. So that was your first move. Then hopefully you sold at the top, just waited for the rest of the day, and this did more of a cup and handle formation here. Thing is, it went all the way back down to 15, gave you another dip buy opportunity, and did it all over again. So then it went from $15 all the way up to $18. So that move was a 20% move right there. So if you were day trading this and you caught these two moves right here, you really grew your account. And that's whether or not you bought here and sold here, or bought here, sold here, or even bought here and sold here. There were two great moves to catch, here to here and here to here at the very least, and maybe even here to here. So sure enough, Workhorse did put out the best as far as buy opportunities are concerned. Now, going into after hours though, it did sell off pretty hard, and now it's trading on the underside of the 200 EMA. So it's kind of just up in the air what's going to happen tomorrow. Kind of hard to predict that one. I'd say keep your eyes on GameStop primarily, see if it starts to recover. If it recovers from the bad news, from the good news sell-off, and it's looking like it wants to. If it does, GameStop could be the play for tomorrow again. If not, though, maybe not. Yeah, it sold off pretty hard. Now it's reclaiming the 200 EMA. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, that's kind of the recap. Now we can head back to Dogecoin. Doge has not changed. Is this even right? Yeah, it's right. It's moving. Oh, it's not. Price is frozen. Hang on. Oh, Weeble's down. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was 6 p.m. Eastern time. Weeble's doing maintenance right now, so that's why that's happening. Let's flip over to TradingView chart and look at Doge. Okay. Ooh, look at Doge. Look at the Doge. This is on the 30-minute chart, by the way, but this is looking real bullish. You're getting the nice gradual cup recovery. You have the inverse head and shoulders pattern right here, followed by the actual move up. And then you're getting a nice little mini cup and handle starting to form right here. So multiple signs of bullishness. Coming right up to the 200 EMA with some strength here. Looks like Doge is going to want to fly right past that. Let's not do the market cap one though. There we go. Right at 34 cents, 345. Doge is looking nice. Looking real nice. Sell it now. It's going up to $500. You can't sell options after hours. But yeah, I do plan if I get an opportunity tomorrow to sell it at profit, and then in case there's another run up, I'm going to buy another put. If not, I'm just going to put my money back in Doge. I don't want to overdo it. Why is it all over? What's all over? Hope you guys found that analysis useful. There's a little price reflection there. Let's go back to Twitter. See what Coinbase is doing. Wow, check this out. Big news for Bitcoin hodlers. We're expanding the number of states where U.S. customers can borrow cash using Bitcoin as collateral. Eligible customers can now borrow up to 40% of their Bitcoin holders in cash without having to sell. That is great news for Bitcoin. We might see another Bitcoin run up now. So this is cool. Despite what Elon's doing, other companies are actually supporting Bitcoin. And you can see in the movement that Bitcoin's starting to recover. So that's great news for Dogecoin, by the way. So we appreciate this very much. I'm actually going to support that and retweet it. At the end of the day, I am not a Bitcoin purchaser because the coin is very expensive and that's not how my bank account's set up. But I want whatever's best for Dogecoin's price to go up, and that is Bitcoin recovering. So whatever it takes. Hey, Jose, what's going on? So what are we expecting to go up today? We're just hoping for Elon to drop at some point today Dogecoin for Tesla. That's really it. Now, will it happen? We don't know. There is still hope up until 7:20 p.m. Eastern time, which is in 1 hour and 15 minutes. There's still hope for Elon to drop that because that would be 4:20 Pacific time in the US. It is pretty much what the rumor has been for today, that it might happen, spreading across YouTube and over Twitter. And so that's pretty much what everyone's hoping for. So that's kind of what we're looking at to make things run up. Also, because it is 6/9, kind of everyone's second Doge day of the year, everyone is just kind of buying it up just in general, but also hoping just for an Elon tweet in general. Like, it doesn't have to be the Doge for Tesla one, but any kind of Doge related tweet. Really surprised that Elon hasn't done anything yet today, which makes me think there might be something coming, because we know Elon, he is not shy to post a tweet about Doge, especially on Doge Day. You would expect him to do something. So very unusual silence regarding Dogecoin from Elon today. Maybe he's saving it up for something. We don't know. But at the end of the day, though, we're just here for a good time. So at the very least, we can profit from the run up that we had. We talked about how it was just inevitable that today we would have a move up regardless of what happened this week. We have the Coinbase, new Coinbase users having buy opportunities because now they have access to Dogecoin. We have Coinbase doing the giveaway of $100, I mean of $1.2 million in Dogecoin to enter. The way to opt in is by buying Dogecoin. So they're making people buy at least $100 of Doge just to be a part of the competition, the giveaway. So there's buying pressure there. And then also, this is Doge Day. There's buying pressure there. And then on top of that, a potential Elon announcement. That causes more buying pressure. So that's why we were just saying, just wait it out. The meme stocks, if they're doing well while Doge is trading sideways early in the week, they're going to steal all the limelight, but it doesn't matter. Just wait it out till Wednesday if you have to. And then finally profit from your move up. Now, if nothing happens today, and you don't have any faith that Elon's going to do anything tomorrow at the Tesla event, because they are releasing a new vehicle tomorrow, and the event is tomorrow. So if you don't think he's going to talk about Dogecoin at the Tesla event tomorrow, just ride the move up today, and maybe you can take your profit and wait for another dip if that's how you really feel. But at least enjoy what we've got going on today. And we have so far about a 6-cent move. So this is pretty cool. This is exactly what we wanted. An announcement or tweet from Elon would just be the icing on the cake. And so that's kind of what we're waiting for. Just anything to help propel us up even faster than we're already going. So this is good stuff. A little disappointed so far, because obviously we would love to see something from Elon right now, but we are patient. Yeah, no problem, Jose. And I appreciate all of you guys hanging out. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I do these streams 7 days per week, at least one time per day. Usually I'll do 2 streams per day or even 3 if there's a lot of stuff going on. So if you like that kind of channel, just technical analysis, realistic price projections, and making money, feel free, click the subscribe button. Would love to have you in the next video. In the next live stream, rather. And video. I post videos as well. Screw Elon, we're moving without him. Exactly, that's the thing. We don't need Elon to move. Yes, he can help us move faster, but we don't need Elon. What is in on 6ix9ine? Well, 6ix9ine is just a meme day. Because of the innuendo, I guess you could say that's around that. And any kind of meme day like that that's potentially inappropriate, whether that's 420 or 6ix9ine, it ends up being a Dogecoin thing because Elon loves that kind of stuff. That's really all there is to it. And so we were just hoping for him to announce that Dogecoin would be live on Tesla on 6ix9ine at 420. It just kind of seemed like a golden opportunity. So far nothing though, but we still have 1 hour 10 minutes before 420 Pacific time, which is where Tesla headquarters is located. So that will kind of be the last 420 that we're going to wait out for and see what happens. Don't want to sleep on it, right? Consider all options. And it's not that it's going to happen, but obviously if it does happen, you'd want to be watching it because that'd be fun. So we'll wait. If we want to wait, we'll wait. But yeah, we don't need Elon to move. We already know all of the good news that we have for Dogecoin is keeping the price up. It's increased our value. If you watched the video I just posted yesterday on Dogecoin's showing new signs of strength, basically I just went over the differences in price levels between where Bitcoin would fall in the past and where that would bring Dogecoin to where when it falls back to those same levels where Dogecoin sits now. And long story short, Dogecoin has increased in value by 6 cents since the last week and a half. So now usually when Bitcoin goes down to 32, 31,000, in the past Dogecoin would go to 31 cents, but these days it tends to hover closer to 37. Now today was the only exception to that rule. We did get beat down a little bit harder than usual, but in all times prior, before this morning, we had a nice 6 cent gain, and we're recovering now. So wow, thank you so much for the likes, everybody. Almost at 20. I really appreciate that. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Anybody have any questions? Wow, 33 viewers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wonder if we'll get up to 100 today. That one time we got up to 90, I think it was 96 viewers. And we had 94 likes. That was last week. That was crazy. 21 likes. Two people just liked it out of nowhere. Thank you. We blowing up? Yeah, it's good stuff. So I follow a couple different YouTube channels as well. It's always nice to diversify. And if you guys enjoy this channel and want to add it to your list, feel free to subscribe. And if you do that though, also click the notification bell and select all, or else you will not get notified when I go live. YouTube notifications suck unless you turn them on all. Just a pro tip. But I appreciate everyone's support. Thank you. But yeah, we just got to keep an eye on this at this point. Bitcoin is shaping up really nice here. If Bitcoin makes a run, Dogecoin makes a run. So we are happy to see it. It's pretty much doing one of these. So just keep, wow, that didn't go as planned. Just keep an eye on this whole move right here. If we can break up into 37,000s, Dogecoin moves up as well. Doge looks like it wants to. Anybody have any questions? I know we just did that full technical analysis and maybe I covered everything, but feel free. Let's check on my Dogecoin portfolio today. Actually, let's check on what I call useless Shiba Inu. Useless Shiba. Shiba's not doing super great either. It's hovering at its baseline, so nothing surprising. It did see a move up to like 9,000 here, but then it sold off over the last couple days, went to 8,000, now it's back to 7. If you are wanting for some reason to invest in this coin, it's not a fundamentally good coin, by the way. All right, so it's not something that I recommend. If you want to YOLO into a couple of altcoins just because you think that one might take off one day, Shiba could be one that there's another pump on, because we know it did have a pump. As you can see, if you just take a step back to like the 3-month chart, started off when it first got created, massive move, and now the sell-off, and it's been stable here kind of at this support line at about 7,000 for the last, I don't know, couple weeks. So if you think there might be a chance of another pump, Shiba at 7,000 is probably not a bad idea to put like $100 in there or something and just hope for the best. But fundamentally, like I said, it's not a good crypto. So the only thing that could be good for this is Shiba Swap, the exchange that will let you exchange like Shiba for other altcoins that are on the Ethereum network. And that would actually provide some value to this thing. So because they have that potential catalyst, that's why I actually put like $100, $200 in here. But if it wasn't for Shiba Swap, I wouldn't have even done that. But that is one fundamental thing that can make potentially Shiba go up in value. So not a bad $100 or $200 play or something like that. Probably wouldn't put any more than $1,000 in there, even if you have a ton of money. Just seems like a bad idea. Not financial advice, by the way. I'm not a financial advisor and I don't want to get sued. Thank you very much. A big thanks to 2020 for yesterday's TA on Clove. You took your money this morning and ran out the door. Awesome, man. I'm so glad to hear that. I love hearing that like people took some of the advice from the TA and ended up profiting. Like I said, if you played the 2 moves for today, you would have played Workhorse first thing in the morning. You would have made that whole $1, almost $2 scalp in a couple minutes. And then you would have ended up selling. Then you would have traded the GameStop play, which was the second one that was predicted for today. And then you could have went right back and doubled back on the play for Workhorse, the round 2. So you could have really, honestly, there were actually, you could have done the Workhorse move 1, then the Workhorse move 2, and then the GameStop move 3. And I don't know if the third Workhorse move was at the same time or before or after. So maybe that would have been it. Either way, you would have profited for sure. So glad to help everybody. Glad to hear everybody's making money. Good stuff. So this is great. Looks like Bitcoin is gaining some momentum here. I'll just remove this this drawing here. We can clearly see what's going on. But this is what we want. Big move up, stability, held at the 36,000 support line. A move up. It considered going below, got rejected out, and is now heading back out. So heading back up. So this is signs of strength. This is good stuff. Now, one thing to note, Doge is looking a little less excited than Bitcoin is. So that's interesting. Because Bitcoin's up here, level with the previous swing high, and Doge you'd expect to be back at about 35 right now. So it's a little less buying pressure than usual. So that's a little strange. But it's not terrible. That can always change as well. Maybe some people just have seen that Elon didn't tweet anything yet, so they're not so anxious to buy in at this moment. That could be it. Bitcoin is schmovin', Schmicky. Schmovin'. You are right. What's up with Super Mario coin? Dude, I'll make that coin as soon as I get a free moment. I'm literally doing my 9 to 5, and then I'm going live for you guys. And then I'm eating dinner, and then I'm going live for y'all again, and then I go to sleep. That has been my day for the last 3 weeks. 7 days a week. So I really have, and I've also then been studying on altcoins so that we can talk about that, the different ones and what they do and which ones are most likely to go up in value. So haven't had time to make the crypto, but I'll work on it. Welcome guys, welcome to the stream. There's like 40 people in here. That's so cool. First of all, I appreciate all your likes. If you haven't donated your click of the like button, I wouldn't mind it. That's what really helps us get more viewers in the channel. That's what brought you here most likely via YouTube's recommendations. So thank you. Also, it would be awesome to see each and every one of you viewers in the next stream. I do stream 7 days a week, minimum 1 time per day with the same type of coverage. Sometimes it's 2 times per day. Sometimes it's 3 times per day. As many streams are necessary, I make. So if you haven't clicked subscribe, all 41 of you, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Not because of my subscriber count, which is sad, but because I'd love to have you guys in the next video. So can we get 40 subs from 40 people? And feel free to say hello in the chat. So basically your girl's coming for us? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I can hear her right now. She's probably wondering when I'm going to be done. Outside my door. Tim, what's going on? Out of the chat he comes. What's going on, Tim? You should make it on stream. I might do that on one of the slower streams. Yeah, we appreciate it. Absolutely, man. Tim, Doge is at 35, so I guess miracles happen. This is what we've been waiting for. 35 to 40 Doge with no news. Hey, there's 1 subscribe. Appreciate that. Stone Cold Murphy, welcome to the family, man. Welcome to all the new people. Yeah, welcome everybody. Every time I ask for people to sub, we end up losing a couple people, but if you enjoy the channel, just hit the button. That's all. Appreciate it. I like to try and capture all of the viewers that are enjoying it so y'all don't leave and never find my channel again, if that makes sense. Because with 2,000 subs, if literally any other Doge content creator goes live, my channel does not show up in the listing first. Final Stand, Matt Wallace, Upshot. I have the disadvantage there. So you can watch a couple at the same time. Just put me on like your second screen or something. Say what's up in the chat. Stone Cold, hi from Liverpool, UK. Awesome. Hey, man. Welcome. Hello from the US. You really thought it was over? No. It's all Bitcoin. As soon as Bitcoin decides it's going up, Doge has shown its signs of stability. Doge was not going anywhere. It was not going anywhere that Bitcoin didn't take it. If Doge was done, regardless of Bitcoin holding at like the 31,000 mark, Doge would have just kept selling off. So, hey, Justin Guinto, what's going on, man? Welcome. Glad to see you. Catalysts are set up for Doge to possibly hit $5 by December. I'm stronger on 3 to 350 personally. Doge, here's the thing. We've been extremely conservative on our Doge price predictions recently. And conservatively, yes, we've been saying $1 is pretty easy to hit on Dogecoin. That will only take a couple major announcements. And just based off hype and momentum and continued adoption throughout the US and other countries as well, eventually, that could bring... Thank you for subbing, man. Thank you, Justin. Welcome. That could bring us up to about $2, anywhere from $1 to $2, with potential to still stay in third place with market cap, to still be in third place with the price going up to like $3 even. Because on a good day, wow, makes me miss my car. On a good day, when Bitcoin's closer to 60K market cap, 60K per coin, which puts the market cap closer to 1 trillion. And then Ethereum, when it was back at about 4,300, when the market cap was a little bit higher than this, Dogecoin had room up to $3.30 before it would pass Ethereum and take over second place. So if we believe, just like Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, and then Elon Musk even said he agreed with him. That guy said he believed Dogecoin was easily worth third place, maybe even second. So basically, that's putting the value at least pretty much tied with Ethereum out of the creator of Ethereum's mouth. And you can easily find that video on YouTube. If not, I can shoot you a link in the chat. But that means getting Dogecoin's market cap up to where Ethereum's would be at that point allowed Dogecoin to be $3.30 per coin without really flying by Ethereum. That would put it at equal value. So $3 isn't out of the picture. It would just take some improvements to Doge beyond where we're at right now. How cool would it be to create a vibranium coin? Oh yeah, from Black Panther. Don't worry, I go to their channel and plug you in the comments. Do you really? Thank you. Skydive's a real one. I appreciate that. She does the things that I wish I could do, but that'd be pretty cringy, so I don't do it for, obviously, my own channel. That's how you get people to hate you. That's how you get people to say, no, absolutely not, and get lost. So you doing it, I appreciate that. Really, hey, thanks, Justin, by the way. Appreciate having you. Shout out to Sha, please. She lost her driver's penalty letter. Shout out to Sha. Wow. Second for sure. Yeah, easily at this moment in time, I think Doge is a third place coin. But as we continue, first and foremost, like I said before, Doge is the retail everyday person's coin for transacting with. We don't really have another coin that fills that spot. So because of that, Doge has this value of being kind of one of a kind in the list of cryptocurrencies that we have already. And when you have that kind of coin, that's basically a currency. The value is what we assign to it. So we get to say what we want to be worth something when we go and buy something from someone else. We've assigned the dollar bill and agreed to the fact that $1 bill is equal to like $1 worth of an item, like something you could get from the dollar store. That piece of paper, we've assigned $1 worth to it. So, I mean, with Dogecoin, it's kind of the same thing. And then the value becomes more solidified and increases the more and more people actually accept that fact as well and will accept it as payment. So it's just in a unique spot. Really, none of these other coins are trying to get to the place that Dogecoin is. Nor are they widely known, nor are they taking over like Dogecoin is. And that's just added value to this like retail coin here. So I think it's obviously way different than Bitcoin and not even remotely close to Ethereum and what it does, because Ethereum's a whole network. Dogecoin is not. But from the different angles they're coming from, I feel like Dogecoin and what it does is just about as valuable as Ethereum at what it does. So market cap wise, yeah, it's definitely possible. And that's what the co-founder of Vitalik said about Doge anyway. He said second place, maybe third. So it's not just me saying that. You believe in Doge, Ethereum, and 2020 all have lined your wallet. I'm glad I could help you out, man. Yeah, Doge and Ethereum are the two for me as well. And there's rumors that, by the way, guys, if you don't know, there's rumors that the two are going to be working together. Vitalik, again, who's the co-founder of Ethereum, in an interview said that he'd love to see Dogecoin running on top of Ethereum's network and taking advantage of the low fees and the high transaction speeds once Ethereum moves to Ethereum 2. And he would be more than happy to help work on that and help it happen. So Doge is going to increase in value. It is just a matter of time. So this whole time frame, not even today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, not next week, This whole time frame when Doge is like 30s and 40s, this is all a dip. Because by the time all these things happen and the price of Dogecoin increases exponentially, and we're looking back and we're at $1.10 per Doge, thinking about a 30 dip, like, man, I wish that's, you know, make sure you took advantage of now. Thinking to the future, and make sure you took advantage of these moments here. If you really believe in Dogecoin. Now, if you don't believe in Dogecoin, obviously that's a different story. But I do. I believe in Dogecoin. People were talking about 3 and 5 before Vitalik, and I think the 3 to 5 is more attainable. Yeah, exactly. I was saying 3. 5 I thought was a stretch, because then you're getting way higher than Ethereum, and then you're getting close to Bitcoin on a great day. So, but it's just, yes, we can still hit those numbers. It's just a matter of time and a matter of what happens to Doge. Fundamental changes to the coin obviously could increase the value drastically just off of little tweaks. Limiting supply, for example, a little bit more. Right now, I think they print 10,000 Doge per day. Imagine if that was cut to 5,000. You know, just whatever needs to be done to make this coin better. Transaction speeds faster. Transaction fees lower. All of these additional smart contracts, which is also coming. We had the rumor about that. All of these additional changes bring you that extra value. Question: cold wallets, when people store it off market, that takes the value of the coin to lower? No, not technically. Because when you take it off, you've already bought that asset, and so it's in your kind of like your software wallet already on the exchange. When you take it off the software wallet and then put it into your cold wallet, you're not selling or anything. Selling is what drives the price lower. When you indicate you no longer want it and you're giving it away and create that selling pressure, and you're willing to sell at maybe a lower price to get rid of it, that kind of stuff, that's what makes the value go lower. But just taking it off of the exchange and putting it into your cold wallet doesn't make the value of the coin lower. No, because it doesn't count as a sell. Skydive, that's why I do it, but I'm in a nice way, not cringy. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure you know what you're doing. Appreciate it. Really do. That means a lot. What other cheap cryptos do you see going high? Cardano, definitely. That's the main competitor to Ethereum. So the Cardano network, that's really the whole thing that the ADA coin is based off of. The Cardano network. It's supposed to give Ethereum a run for its money. And the idea is like 1 million transactions per second, low transaction speeds, so fast, cheap, and then also smart contract support for DeFi apps to run on top of them. If you don't already know, most of these cryptocurrencies that you see listed on coinmarketcap.com, a lot of them are just DeFi apps that run on top of the Ethereum network. And they are made to make Ethereum better and do more things. So Cardano, once Cardano's network is fully fleshed out, the idea for Cardano is to literally be a competitor to Ethereum and do the same thing, provide this network for other DeFi app coins to run on top of it and to give Ethereum a run for its money. So definitely Cardano. And this is not talking Doge, by the way, because Doge is the obvious. So Cardano probably number 1. And then right now for me, I mean, it's XRP probably number 2. I know it's in a lot of hot water right now with a lot of stuff that was going on, but just the transaction fees that are currently being touted, the speeds and all that looks good for, I think, corporations that want to move money around and do so cheaply and quickly. Like as of today, it looks like a decent coin. So, but I don't know long-term XRP. All I know, Dogecoin, Ethereum, and Cardano are kind of my top 3 at this moment in time. Now, there are definitely some others, but there's so many different DeFi apps that are doing similar things that you kind of have to see which one ends up being deemed useful, which one comes out on top. Like there's just it's very early. Very early for predictions. Not Siri. Did not say Siri. It's going aging 10 times faster with this market. Doge is moving. It sure is. Let's go back to Doge. Look at Bitcoin. Wow. Doge really is not reacting like Bitcoin is right now. It's a little sad. This whole move right here, and Dogecoin was just like, you know, I'm comfortable. Whoa, Tanvir with the spam. Why 4 times, bro? Wow, past 37K. Yeah, Bitcoin's doing great. By the way, where's Carson and 7? Carson's been AFK. I don't know where Carson's at. I don't know. Do you believe we've seen the bottom of the crash? Yes. Marilee, so you can buy Ethereum 2 yet, or do you need ETH first? That's a good question. So ETH 2, first of all, it's not out yet. And so the rumor, well, yeah, not really. The rumor is that it's supposed to fully go live like early next year. When ETH 2 does go live, the question then becomes, does it do like one of those fork things where you end up getting equal amounts to what you have in Ethereum of ETH 2? And I think that question is still up in the air. So I don't have the answer to that question. Maybe it was answered and I didn't catch it, but the last time I researched that, unsure was the answer. Guys, sell, bad news, Senate hearing about banning crypto or increasing tax on CNBC. Banning crypto. Can you really? I mean, I know other countries can ban crypto, right? Not, well, you can ban transacting with cryptocurrency, but I don't think you can ban the mining of it or just the trading of it. I don't think you can ban that. But yeah, that still would be terrible news. But let's just see what he's talking about, see if there's anything going on here. Senate ban crypto. That would suck. I don't see anything. I feel like if that was true, I should be able to type that in Google with those keywords and articles start popping up. Now that I have not seen it, I'm not sure how I feel about that being legitimate. Let's go back to Elon's Twitter. Nothing new from Elon quite yet, but we're just going to keep an eye on it. Still have 1 hour before 7:20, which would be 4:20, where Tesla headquarters is. We'll see if that's when he drops an announcement. If not, still, we've had a great run up today, so that doesn't really matter. This would just be icing on the cake, cherry on top, but we're here for it. Yes, I will address all comments. I don't skip any comments. Yeah, no problem, Marilee. No news on CNBC? Yeah, I don't see anything. So will ETH 2 start at 0 cents? If ETH 2 starts at 0 cents, I'm going all in, no doubt. No. I wish. There's always a starting price. It definitely won't be 0 cents. Spammer. Yeah, that was a bit spamish. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. If you haven't already clicked subscribe, please go ahead, take a moment, flip your phone from sideways to upright, and then just click that button. Because it's great to have you all here, but then, you know, it's sad when the next stream goes live and then you guys aren't here again. So if you want to be a part of the next stream, feel free. Music always, every stream. Chill stream, no unnecessary hype. Free technical analysis. I answer all questions. I don't skip any about anything stock crypto related, whether it's what is support and resistance or what is blockchain and what is layer 2 versus layer 1 transactions. Doesn't matter. So we'll love to have you guys in the next stream. So feel free to click the subscribe button. Dogecoin. Definitely not showing as much strength as Bitcoin here. I think that's because Bitcoin is mostly moving on Bitcoin good news, whereas Dogecoin at this point is a little, I mean, it's just kind of overextended compared to where it was not long ago. It was already running up on rumor, so the sudden Bitcoin run up is dragging it up extra far. Another loud vehicle. Hey, thank you for the 30 likes, guys. I'm still describing on if I'm subscribing. Oh my goodness. It's sad because we'll have like the end of my stream will come. It'll say like we had 400 people click on your channel and end up leaving at some point. Like 400 came through, usually anywhere from like 20 to 50 at a time. And it's like, and you've got 5 subscribers from that. I'm like, man, what if everyone clicked the button and then came back the next time? Not that that happens, but that'd be cool. Google censors. I just got a note about second joint letter to the judge just now. 634. Trying to interpret that. Google. I just got a note about 634. Let me see. Are you talking about what the guy said about the Senate? Are there any new cheap cryptos you're interested in right now that have potential to go sky high? At this moment, no. That doesn't mean that there aren't some out there that I've missed, but not that I've seen. Only one I'm looking at right now is Shiba Inu, which you know if you've been on this channel that I absolutely despise. I hate the fact that it was a pump and dump type thing. But the thing is, Doge started as a pump. But once something starts gathering not only users, but once it starts gaining catalysts and some kind of usefulness, then like my mind begins to change. Now, I don't mind meme coins or meme stocks. Obviously, I trade GameStop, AMC, or whatever's moving. Whatever's going to make money, you can count me there. Can't discriminate but so much about something that's going to make you money, as long as it's relatively safe when you do it. But I just didn't like SHIB, or Shiba, whatever you want to call it, because it was just made to be a part 2 of the Doge hype. Here's the Doge killer. Everybody, now that Doge made its run, if you want a part 2, buy Shiba and let's do it all over again. But it just didn't have any purpose, and it was like a Doge knockoff. That's why I didn't like it. Then it started this whole thing of like Safe Moon and Dog Moon and Dog Rocket and Safe Rocket and just all these obvious pump cryptos that were made to pump, and I just hate all of them because that's annoying and very risky. None of them have any actual use. But like I said, Doge was kind of a meme thing too, so I don't mind it. I need a reason to believe that it's going to go up in value. Doge, the support. Shiba doesn't even have that much support. It's just a pump attempt. But the thing is, now Shiba has already dumped after the pump. So it's at this baseline price right now where it's not going down any further, and it hasn't for the last week and a half. So that's a good sign. Stable at the floor, which is right here at about 7,000 units. I'll call it 7,000 units because there's too many zeros in front of it, and that is not a number I'm going to actually pronounce. So 7,000 units of SHIB is where it sits here. Before, it was at like 35,000. So it came down way far and since May 23rd, it's really been sitting here, not really going down any further. So it looks like it found its bottom of where it's going to go. And the catalyst for SHIB now is Shiba Swap Exchange, which will then actually bring some usefulness to the coin, even though it's not a lot. And to me, that's just enough for me to maybe chuck $100 at it and see what happens. But yeah, other coins, not really. Now, there are a lot of DeFi apps here on the coin market cap list that you can get into. So like I said, other than Dogecoin, you've got Cardano, you've got XRP. Those are my top 2 other than Doge. And then you've got like Polygon, you've got Matic. Well, that's the same thing. Polygon, Matic, Solano, some of the others, EOS, DAI, Maker. But you just got to read up on them and see what they do. There's just so many competitors, like I said, in the DeFi app space. This list is 56 pages. There's so many competitors that it's almost impossible to know them all. So when it comes to really the brand new smaller coins, yes, some of them will take off and rocket, but there's too many. So I'd rather wait for them to come up a little bit and certain ones prove themselves here and then pick from those main ones, because it's just a little too much to keep an eye on. You'll get lost. Get lost and then miss what's really important. That's what I don't want to happen. I believe Tanvir was referring to that article on Robinhood over Doge. It's about Elizabeth Warren and Senate. Okay, let me take a look at it on my Robinhood on my phone, and then I'll pull it up on the computer. Hang on. Okay, GameStop, by the way, has bounced back up from 262 to 285 after hours, so it's trying. It's still trying. I wish I could have sold the option after hours, but that's not the way it works. All right, let's see. Dogecoin. And I'll put this up on the screen, guys. Just bear with me. Elizabeth Warren trashes Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and other crypto. Okay, and Final Stand just dropped a video on it. Oh, that was pretty fast. All right, let me, I think I got some notification. Elizabeth, we can talk about it here. Warren, Senate. This should get me there. Doge, Bitcoin. Here it is. Here's the article. It was from Decrypt, so this is actually the right article from Robinhood. Okay, cool. 4 minutes ago. So this is brand new. Let's see what's going on. Comments first before I start reading. Preezy says, yeah, most likely, but that's expected. They're trying to save the dollar. Right, but they'll get on board soon enough. Right. They should really put a large entry fee, something like 10K USD for DeFi token listings on exchange. I agree. There's way too many. Yeah, I'm not worried because the way it is right now, it's full of trash coins. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, there's so many that there's literally like almost 6,000 DeFi coins on coinmarketcap.com. They could all have potential, but there's no way I'm researching 6,000 coins when 5 of them probably will be winners. Like, you might as well just wait a little bit, let some of them prove themselves, let some of them die out, and then when you start to hear about them at the beginning of them potentially being good, then maybe pay attention a little bit. But yeah, there's just too many spam coins out there to sift through the whole thing. The easiest way, though, just kind of look at the first page. If the market cap is already up in the top of the list, that means people have assigned value to it, so there must be a reason. So most of these on page 1 of CoinMarketCap, the top 100, are probably worth that much for a reason. And a lot of them are only like market cap of a million or less, so they have plenty of potential to 20x, 100x, whatever you want to say, 1,000x. Okay, back to that article. Doge, anything Doge, hello, Elon. Doge. Not yet. Still got 35 minutes until 4:20 Pacific time. That'd kind of be the last hurrah. The last chance. So let's see what this article says. Let me turn the music down a bit here. All right. Bitcoin got past 37. Keep getting distracted. Yeah, Bitcoin's doing good. Dogecoin's doing okay. All right, it says, during a hearing on the development of a potential central bank digital currency, Senator Elizabeth Warren criticized cryptocurrencies for their role in facilitating scams, ransomware attacks, and pollution. Warren called a crypto a fourth-rate alternative to real currency, thanks to its being a lousy way to buy and sell things, and a lousy investment, and a haven for illegal activity. Wow. Someone cannot stand cryptocurrency. That's crazy. She then said, unlike the dollar, Their value fluctuates wildly depending on the whims of speculative day traders. Who cares about that? And just like the two, who cares about that? That's because crypto's new. Forex, people trade Forex as well. What does that mean? In just the last 2 months, the value of Dogecoin increased by more than tenfold and then declined by 60%. That's actually not bad. That may work for speculators and fly-by-night investors, but not for regular people looking for a regular source of value to get paid in and to use for day-to-day spending. Now, that's true. She has a point there. The wild fluctuations in price do not make for a good method of payment. But the thing is, usually coins don't get accepted as payment until the price action stabilizes. Dogecoin wasn't accepted as a method of payment for multiple places until just like last week. And Dogecoin has not been wildly fluctuating 60% over the last week. So, interesting. All right. But Warren made clear that her criticisms weren't limited to just Bitcoin or Doge. Bitcoin? She's criticizing Bitcoin? Most cryptos are extremely volatile, she reasoned, which makes them difficult to use as a medium of exchange. She also cited crypto's lack of consumer protection laws, which leave little legal recourse for victims of scams. As for how crypto facilitates some forms of illegal activity, Warren mentioned recent ransomware attacks on Colonial Pipeline and JBS. Every hack that is successfully paid off with a cryptocurrency becomes an advertisement for more hackers to try more cyber attacks. What? That could be the dumbest thing I've heard in a while. Every hack that is successfully paid off with a credit card becomes advertisement for more hackers to try more cyber attacks. Did they say that? Every hack that's been successfully paid off with cash becomes an advertisement for more hackers to try more cyber attacks. Did they say that? No. How in the world does being paid off for a cyber attack via cryptocurrency incentivize people to do more cyber attacks? What's the difference? They could have just wired fiat money. That doesn't make any sense. How is that incentive to attack again? That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Maybe not, but maybe second dumbest. When Bloomberg initially reported that Colonial Pipeline had paid a ransom to Russian collective called DarkSide, it claimed the company executed the payment in an untraceable cryptocurrency. Obviously not. Untraceable doesn't typically refer to a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, which records transactions on a public ledger. Facts. Savvier criminals, as we reported at the time, tend to stick with privacy coins such as Zcash and Monero. It turned out DarkSide did ask for Bitcoin, and just a few weeks later, the U.S. Department of Justice managed to recover part of the ransom. So some attacks, at least, aren't great advertisements for the benefits of crypto as a tool for criminal activity. Yeah. The blockchain is not private. Like they said, public ledger. The transactions get recorded on a public ledger. And that ledger goes into the blockchain, and the blockchain cannot be manipulated. So every transaction that gets placed on a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin that records all activity to the blockchain is permanently on the blockchain, the transaction history. If anything, that should be, I don't know, it's more secure, but it's also easier to look back at. Yeah, I don't know. So her remarks were part of a broader point about the differences between the promise of crypto as articulated by its loudest proponents and then the reality of how these technologies are currently being used. She said crypto's promises haven't come to pass. Okay. Reaching SMH? Yeah. Big time reaching. No truth there because the inflation of her dollar is going to go up with more printing of fiat dollars. So yeah, technically you lose money over time, even though it's predictable. You lose money over time with fiat. So how are you complaining about people potentially losing a percentage of their money? Also, cryptocurrency, you have to go into it at this point in the same way that you go into the stock market. What's the difference? Are people trying to ban retail traders from being able to trade assets on the stock market? No. But if you're just talking about a method of payment, yes, it's way more volatile. But that is not up to, like, you. If you decide to accept crypto as a method of payment, you know what the risk is. So, in the same way that if you decide to go into the stock market, you know what the risk is. So why does any of that matter? If you don't want the risk, don't accept it as payment. It's that simple. No one said crypto was replacing the USD. It's that simple. People have a choice. No one's getting crypto shoved down their throat. Another thing is too, with cryptocurrency, you can instantly, especially with different payment services that are out here like BitPay and all these different ones, people can choose to pay with their cryptocurrency, and then there's this one DeFi app on Ethereum. I can't remember what it is. Is it part of Cardano? No, it's not. It's one of the other things. It basically gives you, its whole thing is letting you switch when you're receiving payment, lets you switch in exchange kind of on the fly that cryptocurrency in exchange for what you want to get paid in. So let's just say you choose like the USD coin or something, but then they targeted stable coins. It said, well, even stable coins, a lot of people put their confidence in those stable coins, and even they, if things get really bad, they could be really dangerous because they're supposed to be pegged to the US dollar, but even Tether went to 95 cents during the last month's market crash. Oh, 95 cents, man. You mean to tell me it went from 99 cents to 95 cents during the market crash? Woo! What percentage is that? 5%. What's inflation? Oh. What's anyway. Warren also mentioned what's become the most common critique of cryptocurrency, that it incentivizes world historic levels of energy consumption, much of which ends up coming from power grids. Yeah. Even still, Warren was open to the possibility of a central bank digital currency, something backed by the US government and subject to regulation. Shocker. Legitimate digital public money could help drive out bogus digital private money, she said. It could help improve financial inclusion, efficiency, and safety of our... There's already digital money. This just doesn't make any sense. Good rant, though, Elizabeth. Good job. You can literally do digital transactions right now. So what is she proposing? The current... Probably read that from a script. Yeah. Don't pay ransomers in the first place. Yeah, I mean, that's an option. Do you think governments around the world dislike crypto because the blockchain could be used to create too much transparency? Well, there's always the concern of, are they going to block me out from what I need to see? Which, I mean, I understand without getting political by any means. Like, I understand from the government's perspective. You've got the FBI, you've got the CIA, you've got all these agencies that do investigation into things and all that. You kind of need to know, like, what are my back doors into certain pieces of information so that, like, when murders happen, you can solve your murders by backtracking, going through transaction history, looking at you know what I mean. So the security of something is great, but then when it prevents the government from being able to to do what they need to do, obviously they start to get a little frustrated by the thought. So that is probably too much. I mean, that is probably one concern. Pay with crypto at sports arenas per Mark Cuban. Yeah, you can use Doge at the Dallas Mavericks to buy tickets and stuff. And yes, you probably did read that on a script. You're right, from a script. But guys, we're keeping an eye on this. We've still got about 25 minutes before pretty much is the last chance that we'd expect something from Elon. Here's the thing. He might not do it at 420. He could do it at any time today, or maybe not even today. He could maybe even do it tomorrow. So if he doesn't do it at 420, just keep your eyes open still. 420 Pacific time, that is, which is in 24 minutes, 23 minutes. Still just keep your eyes open today into tomorrow. And if we don't get it today or tomorrow, we'll just keep looking forward to it in the future. He already asked us, do we want it? So it's not really a question of like, will it happen? It's just when it will happen. And we're trying to take guesses. We're having a good time trying to guess. But yeah, we've got 23 minutes, 22 minutes now until the last expected time that we're guessing at that he would do it. So we'll see. We'll see in 22 minutes. Chrissy, what's going on? Do you think Dogecoin will hit 50 by July? Yeah. Why not? Dogecoin's been at 50, 60, 70, almost 80 cents. Giving it 3 weeks to run up another 15 cents. Yeah. All it takes is the right catalyst, or even just Bitcoin recovering back to normal. That would drag Dogecoin right back to 50 cents with no other news. So yeah, definitely. I think all sports arenas will accept it for tickets, food, and souvenirs. It would be smart of them. As long as Dogecoin is proving to be stable and you know the minimum price of it. Here's the thing. When you know that Dogecoin has a floor, a minimum stable price, you can just price items at that particular price regardless of where Dogecoin happens to be at the moment and give people a choice. So let's just say Dogecoin is worth 50 cents. Let's just say the minimum floor is 50 cents on Dogecoin, and we know that. But currently, Dogecoin's trading at $1, according to the market. People can say you can either pay for this item. Let's just say a hot dog at a sporting event. It's either going to be $5 or 10 Doge. Now, no, Siri. I really can't stand Siri. Do you know what I mean? And that way you're not really risking money, but you're giving people the option to use their coins if they really want to. Yes, technically it's a little more expensive and maybe it's a little inefficient, but you can still give people the option. And that way you're kind of protecting yourself. Because yeah, those same people, instead of spending 10 Dogecoin on an item that's $5, if they wanted to, they could go into the like crypto market and exchange their 10 Dogecoin for $10. Because like I said, a Dogecoin at that time would be $1. But places can value a Dogecoin at less than what it's trading at, just to make sure that they don't succumb to like loss if there's a price adjustment due to the volatility. Like you can do that kind of thing. At least give the option. And then they benefit too, because if it doesn't drop and it just stays the same or goes up, they're already in profit just from the transaction. The customer just ends up getting charged a premium to pay with what they want. Is it the best option? Probably not, but El Salvador voted in favor of using Bitcoin as legal tender. Yep. Maybe he'll do it at 6 minutes to 9. There you go. Oh, Tim. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I did miss that. Where do I see Doge in 2 weeks with and without an announcement? In 2 weeks. Well, let's take a look. Look at Dogecoin, not doing super hot. So, looking back, this is the history of Dogecoin. Going back 1 week, 2 weeks. This is 3 weeks back. Right here. the 19-cent dip, this whole move right here forward, this is 3 weeks ago. So trying to kind of predict what could happen into the future. I mean, we're assuming Dogecoin won't go really back below 30 cents as long as Bitcoin doesn't crash again. So, I mean, there's a couple options for Doge to maybe do a pullback tonight into tomorrow, mess around down here. Let's just say then it does another dip to like 29, rejects out pretty strong, pulls back, starts heading up towards the EMA, makes it through. I'm just drawing lines here to like worst case scenario. And this is a very common pattern, by the way. You can see it right here, this whole recovery pattern that I just accidentally drew. Let's just say it breaks through. I don't know. 2 weeks. Where would this period of time? That's pretty much 2 weeks. That's not even 2 weeks. I mean, Dogecoin right now is at 34 cents. So after Dogecoin could, let's just say it doesn't go up from here. Let's just say it messes around, sells off once or twice, and then moves up. Dogecoin could still be at like 40 cents without news. With news, though, it depends on the news. That's the only way I can give you a price target for where something's going to hit, is based on what the news even is. If it's Dogecoin for Tesla, Dogecoin can just double in price at any given moment. Whether that's at 30 cents, at 40 cents, at 50 cents. I mean, Room is up to like $1. So that's an insanely massive announcement, and it also means so much, which is the same reason that we saw Bitcoin get sliced in half when they got dropped. It's because Tesla is a market leader. It's a market leading company. When they do something like that, it makes Bitcoin look bad, not just to Tesla, but to everyone else that's on looking too. And they're like, oh, maybe I should drop Tesla. Maybe I should drop Bitcoin as well. And that just spreads a lot of fear from Bitcoin holders because they don't want to hold through all that. And so the opposite effect, if Dogecoin gets accepted, yeah, that's great for Dogecoin. But then also other companies are going to say, all right, the big boys here are starting to take Dogecoin. It's time for us to do it too. Then you just start getting all these announcements of smaller companies saying, we'll accept it too. We'll accept it too. And all these news events just all of a sudden stacking on top of each other, just adding up and adding up and adding up. So, yeah, but I think 40 cents within the next 2 weeks is still my reasonable price target. It's not impossible. And really just depends on what is Bitcoin going to do. Bitcoin should be done. Bitcoin should at this point be willing to head back towards 40,000. That should put us somewhere around 40 cents as a Dogecoin. Dogecoin should not be going really back below 33 cents. So, I mean, that's a really hard to forecast, Tim. But, I mean, just in my head, what I've always thought is that Doge is worth comfortably 40 to 45 cents at any given moment. Especially recently with the good news we got from Coinbase and everything. So that would probably be my price target I give you. I can't really give you one in 2 weeks with news because, like I said, it depends on the news. And by July, I mean, as long as Bitcoin has recovered some more, we could be getting closer to like 45, 60. We'll just have to see. Thank you, Scott, for showing me that comment. I did miss it. Absolutely. Salty native would be. She's just mad because she missed the dip? Yeah. Yeah, they definitely don't like the idea of DeFi, a DeFi system. Not at all. You don't think we're going to hear from Elon today? Yeah, it's very likely that we don't. He's been very quiet today, which is really strange. For the day that it is, he's been incredibly quiet. No, like, I don't even think he posted a dog or anything. Usually Elon, I mean, he'd be having a field day today, but hasn't been doing anything today. See, any likes? 5 hours, 9 hours yesterday. Yeah, he's been pretty quiet today. 15 minutes, though. It's about what we'll give it before we start wrapping up the stream. Brian, you might be onto something, though, with that 6 minutes to 9. But then it's like 9 what time zone? So then, I mean, I won't be streaming at that point, but we can definitely watch the chart. 5% back for paying with Bitcoin. That's pretty good. You're thinking in 2 weeks it'll be 50 to 52 maintain? Nice. That'd be great. By then we'll probably have some more good news. So yeah, that's definitely possible. Bitcoin recovery and some more good news within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, that could definitely put us anywhere from 50s and 50s. Yeah, except at this rate, it's everyone else adopting Doge at this point. Yeah. Did that happen with Bitcoin also? Was there mass adoption? Yes. Yeah, there was. That kind of sparked the bull run for Doge, for Bitcoin. We still have AMC people that are going to buy back in. Yep. Once people see it stable, then they will buy in as well. Exactly. How many minutes now? 14 minutes. Yeah, so you got to keep in mind too, a lot of our buyers, they are in GameStop, AMC, Workhorse, BlackBerry, Wendy's, Clove, you name it. Any one of the Reddit stocks that are on the list right now, they're there. So we got to wait for those things to cool off too. And then we'll get some more buying pressure. People didn't necessarily all close out their positions today to buy into Doge. Now, we did see some people buying into Doge. We're up at 35 cents now, which is great. That's clearly a sign of buying pressure. But there's still other people that are not back with us yet. When those meme stocks are no longer moving, what are those people going to do? A lot of them are not normally stock market traders. They don't know what they're doing out there. So they will probably just come back to what they know, which is crypto, which is where they came from. And we'll get those people buying back in, reassuming their positions. And that will help us snowball and move up a little higher. Keep in mind, we were just at 45 on the 3rd, a week ago. Due to Coinbase announcement. So it's very easy to get back there. There's definitely like 40, getting back to 40 would be easy as long as Bitcoin's willing. Getting back to 40, 45, that would be pretty easy. Getting back to 50 cents will probably take Bitcoin recovery and a piece of good news and all of our people to be back in. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let's see. Elon likes the element of surprise, and he watches these types of channels. So if he sees people expect it, he will wait and do it randomly, unexpectedly. Yeah, that might be true. Maybe I ruined it for us, actually. Because I definitely shared my fair share of tweets evaluating everything. The first time you guys were with me when we did it on stream and asked him, it was in the middle of the night, basically. We asked him on Twitter. So at that point, he was probably like, I've been exposed. I'll marry my 69th, 420th follower on 6ix9ine. That's not going to happen. She should have made it more reasonable and said 6,900th. She would have hit that tonight. 6,942nd follower. She could have done it that way. I'm feeling meaty. Okay, yeah, I'm out. Let's not. I think if Tesla says they're going to take Doge, they're going to hit $1. Yeah, I think so too. That is going to hit $1. Yeah, me too. Oh my God. That YOLO FOMO is very strong with Doge Army. It sure is. And once they see the price of Dogecoin going up, you know how they do. We've seen their activity on the stock market and these meme stocks. They'll buy in wherever. That is just the FOMO, the beginner trader, retail trader FOMO. Classic. The special. So as soon as they see Dogecoin coming, they will be right back in. We just need the spark to ignite Dogecoin so that we can catch people's attention again. Because we are at the bottom of the attention list right now. All right, Elon in 10 minutes. Hopefully. Let's just keep our eyes peeled. Now, I'll be honest. I'd be more happy, just selfishly, if he doesn't say something than if he does. I'll be happy for y'all. But on my one account that I'd love to be in on, I am not in. I am in GameStop with a put. So, if nothing happens today, by the way, if you just yawned, you owe me a sub. If nothing happens today, I will still have a chance to close out on my put tomorrow or the day after, and then rejoin into Doge. But if it happens today and Dogecoin doubles, I will be sad. I'll be very happy for y'all, and I'll actually be happy for my other 2 accounts. But then that one account will be sad. People may give up after this. Oh, sorry. I missed Skydive's comment. Wasn't there something on his tweet that said he has a house going from 50,000 to 69 because of improvements? 6.9? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. See, Skydive sees it. He did say that. People may give up after this if nothing happens today, and then a boom random tweet, sorry, missed the boat. That's fine. Here's the thing. You guys can start planning now. If we don't see anything as the day starts coming to a close and you think we might fizzle out some more and Bitcoin's not going to continue to hold, you can, by all means, sell at some point. Take this bit of profit anywhere from 35 to 37-ish, wherever we end up ending towards the end of the day here. And then hope that we fall back down to like 31 or 30 or 29 again. And as people lose faith, because that is a possibility, especially with the meme stocks going into tomorrow or going into next week, whatever. Maybe you will see that dip to 29 or 30 again. You can buy that back up. Obviously, though, at this point, it's just getting riskier and riskier the more time that goes on to not be in Doge, because that means that every day that goes by, we get closer to when Elon's actually going to make the announcement, and we just don't know what day or time that will be on. We're hoping it'll be in 8 minutes here. If not, maybe it'll be tomorrow. If not, we have absolutely no idea. So, because what other meme day do we have? We don't have any more. What, 9/6? He's going to flip the script? I don't think so. That one doesn't count. People may... Yeah, I read that, sorry. I've missed many boats. I guess I'm not missing this one. Yeah, there you go. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. 34 likes, 34 viewers. That is pretty nice. Of the 35 viewers right now that are in the stream, chilling, hanging out, learning, making money, listening to the music, if you haven't already, click your subscribe button. Would love to see you in the next live stream. Again, I stream 7 days a week. So there's plenty of content, plenty of coverage. I read all comments, and I also upload videos when I'm not streaming. So for constant, no unnecessary hype, no unrealistic information, technical analysis, and coverage on Doge and some of the main stocks in the stock market, feel free to click subscribe and join the family. Would love to see you in the next video. At what? And yeah, this is kind of like my road to 3,000 subscribers. So if you could help me get there, I'd really appreciate it. At what level do I think Bitcoin will break out? 40K? Oh yeah, 40K is the number. Really, I mean, it has, here's the thing. Bitcoin hitting 40K though won't make it break out. It needs to get to about 40,000-ish, a little over 40,000, make a pullback, hold, and then start going up. Once it passes 41, there's going to be a lot of momentum and a lot of people starting to buy in and hoping. But then 42 is really the magic number. It has to get past 42,000 before people will be convinced. If it hits 42,000, that's when it'll break out. Hey, PYT for real, what's going on? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. John, what's up, man? The big news was the new Tesla Model S, but according to CNBC, Elon Musk says Tesla officially canceled the Model S Plaid. Well, he canceled the Model S Plaid Plus. The Plaid is still going to be dropped tomorrow. The Plaid will still have its event tomorrow. He canceled the Plus. Not worth the risk to sell to me. Remember, I already missed the 350K in Doge. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, so we'll still have the Tesla event tomorrow. There'll still be the Plaid, the Model S Plaid, just not the Plaid Plus. The main difference between the two was just the extra range. I think it was another like 120 miles or something. What does Elon need to say or show to increase Doge? Any hint towards anything related to Dogecoin for Tesla? I don't think any other, maybe for the rest of the day, any other tweets could give us a couple cent boost, like 1 or 2 or 3 cents or something. But really what everyone's looking for is Dogecoin for Tesla announcement. Until he can make even the slightest hint towards that. And he doesn't have to say it. He could drop another poll asking, like, are you guys ready for it? Or do you still want it? Literally say anything about that. Until he does that, his tweets are not going to substantially move Dogecoin. It's one of those things that it's like everyone's kind of already waiting on it, and they'll be like, well, I'll also believe it when it happens. So, waiting on Elon. Not losing hope. Yeah, don't lose hope. Even if tonight we don't get it from him, we have 4 minutes, by the way. Even if we don't get that, then we can hope for tomorrow. If we don't get it then, there's just the question of, all right, well, when is it going to come? Really, today was just, you know, it's Doge Day 2. It's a fun day. We're seeing a nice move up on Dogecoin. We're seeing some talking about Doge in the community. What else can you really ask for? Except for the Elon tweet. But if we don't get that one thing, that's fine. We got the rest, so that's cool. Yeah, that definitely hurts Preezy. Look at Bitcoin. But here's what needs to happen. Again, Bitcoin needs to do anything, and I'm just going to straight line it up to 40,000, though that's not really reasonable. Needs to get to like 40,000. Needs to do some kind of move up to like 41. Any kind of pullback, show some strength, whatever. A move up. And then needs to break above 42,000. Once it starts breaking above 42,000, that's when you really get momentum. Because 42,000 was really the level that it couldn't hit before. As you see here, oh, I didn't mean to do that. What was this? Exclamation mark? We hit 40,000 multiple times already. Rejected. We even hit 41. Rejected. But when we got to 42 before, we did not really cross it. And that's where we got rejected. But that was also on the way down. Now we're back on the way up. So if we can get to 42,000 and cross it this time, it should be, we should be good. Then we make moves. You can see the next levels really. It's like 45, 46, 47, 50, and, you know, back up there. But it's not going to recover all the way back up. Not until Elon drops his suspension of Bitcoin. So 40 to 45,000 Bitcoin, pretty reasonable. 50,000 and higher is a little bit of a stretch. 2 minutes. Waiting on Elon sounds crazy just for a pump. It is crazy. That's why it's fun. It's definitely crazy, though. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. Is this to people where it's like 4:20 Pacific? Are most of you guys that are joining the stream right now Pacific time? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'm assuming that we got a bump up in views because it's almost 4:20 Pacific. Hey, thank you. Whoever just clicked subscribe. Thank you so much. Zakar, welcome. So glad that you clicked that button. Welcome. And we'll be happy to see you in the next video as well. Anybody else, if you haven't clicked subscribe button, feel free to click it. It means the world to me. Not begging, just saying. I put in 3K at 0.0002 last August and didn't understand volatility and pulled my money after 150. Oh, that is unfortunate. UK? Okay. 12:20 a.m. UK time. Gotcha. I did the same in 2018, brother. Not happening again. Yeah. I did the same thing at 4 cents. I was right there with, you know, right there with 7 when 7 was born. Right near 2 cents. I was there at 4. By the way, 7 is a very bearish person that that hangs out on the stream. All right, let's go to Elon's Twitter. It is now 4:20 Pacific time. And what's going on, all 40 people in here? Glad to have you all. Let's just see, will he tweet anything? Like I said, it's unlikely, but we're definitely here for it to see if anything happens. If not, just keep your eye on Twitter going into the evening and into tomorrow. See if there's anything closer to the Tesla Model S Plaid event tomorrow, because there's another chance there, even if Elon stays pretty quiet on today, which is Doge Day number 2. So far, the Twitter is relatively silent. It might be happening soon. It could be. Dogecoin will crash. What's going on, Pro Fortnite? Why do you say Doge will crash? Next week is 18 cents, bro? No way. I respect the opinion, though. I personally can't see it because why would it do that? The Doge creator just tweeted out a Doge for Tesla meme? Did he really? Let me see. I wonder if that did anything to the price at all. Oh, were you talking about this right here? Ah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Shibatoshi Nakamoto. It might be happening. Yeah. Why do you think it'll go to 18 cents though, Pro Fortnite? He's more worried about his car release tomorrow. Yeah, probably. I just thought we thought he'd have a little bit more fun. If it hits at 18 cents, I'm all in, that's for sure. Hey, that's not a bad idea. This is pretty good. Let me just retweet it. Gotta add Elon. I wonder if he'll retweet it. Could you imagine? All right, so didn't get anything from Elon just now. That's a bummer, but it's okay. He did it right at 4:20 California time too. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hello, all 40 of you in the stream. Yeah, I'd be all in as well. Well. Let's see if Dogecoin moved at all. No. Dogecoin's still hanging out. Yeah, he tweeted that at 7:20 Pacific time. I mean 7:20 Eastern, which is 4:20 Pacific. Yep. That was pretty good. Because the thing is, though, the Dogecoin creator, he's no longer on the dev team, so he's kind of in it for the fun times. Bitcoin's doing very well. Come on, pull us back up to 37, Bitcoin. Go ahead. It's pretty good. But so far, nothing here from Mr. Elon. We could hope, right? We could hope for the best. Why is my dog howling at the moon? Does she see the Doge on the moon or something? All right, guys. Well, Elon is smart. He knows the bears are waiting on days like this. He will not build up a big announcement again. What's going on, you Sal? It says WWDC 21. Where? I think he may be playing an advisor to Elon since he knows the coin. Yeah, maybe. Main page. How many Dogecoins do I have? 20,000, 30,000, probably somewhere around 30,000 Dogecoins. Dogecoins, not dollars, Dogecoins. I didn't see WWDC. Where, on Elon's page? Am I just blind? I think I'm just blind, Amanda. Apple's page? Yeah, WWDC just... I thought that just happened. I don't see anything. What am I... This doesn't have to do with Dogecoin, though. This is just Apple's event. Web page. How am I using Twitter with no dark mode? That's a great question. You know? That's actually a great question. Can I do... Is that better? Dim mode. Yeah, this is their... What is that? Worldwide Developer Conference? This is an Apple event, though. It's not saying anything about Dogecoin, right? Or am I missing something? Yeah. But we'll see what happens, guys. We still have the rest of today. You have 7,000 in coin, bought when it was 20 cents. Nice. $7,000. Wow. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Bitcoin about to fly. Look. Hey, what's going on that? Yeah, Bitcoin is about to do that thing. Absolutely keep an eye on Doge here. Doge is probably seeing a couple sellers since nothing happened here. So we might see a little bit of stunted movement as a couple bearish people sell out. But just give it some time. There was a lot of pumping that ended up happening around Elon making an announcement today. So for the moment being, Doge might have a little bit of troubles. There's probably even some YouTubers that are still live talking about it, including myself. That's awkward. All right, Doge. Am I really like third on the listing? Maybe not. Let's invade this stream. Oh, there's no one here. Hey, go Bitcoin. Go Bitcoin. Yeah, I was missing the pump on that. You're right. That's a great position, though, pro Fortnite. $7,000 in at 20 cents. You're in at the real dip. But yeah, I don't think it's going to go to 18 cents though. I think the lowest that we see on Doge is like 28, but it shouldn't even go back to that unless Bitcoin decides to crash again. So we should be in the clear. Watch my own stream. That'd be pretty weird. Huh. Have you done this yet? I clicked the like button, did you? I clicked the subscribe button, did you? The button right there. That little sub button, did you click it? I clicked it. Anyway, guys. Let's see. It's a little pump and dump. Aren't we just tired of this? Yes. Yes, we are. They say Tesla will accept Doge on July 1st. Who says that? I'm confused. Let me know what your source is, guys. 1,500 euros at 3.7 cents. Wow. Good stuff, man. Government acceptance. Well, Bitcoin already has it for El Salvador. So that's a start. You'll send me a link? Okay. I don't know if it'll show up in this chat, though. But you can try. Yeah, it didn't send. You can at me on Twitter with a link or something. I don't know. It didn't. I don't know if this YouTube chat allows people to link because I didn't get a link. I think it blocks it by default. Pretty quiet so far. I bet when the stream ends, something's going to happen. That's the way it always goes. When you're waiting for it, you get nothing until it does happen. Doge for Tesla. All right, Skydive, appreciate you hanging out. We will catch you in the next stream. Hey, guys, every time Skydive leaves, that is literally, it's like she has this sense. She always ends up leaving the stream as I'm ending the stream. And that was exactly what was about to happen here. Oh. In this video, does he mention something about 6-1?
There were a lot of whales who opted to sell a lot of Dogecoin in a short amount of time. We were up to roughly 35.
Right.
Another great news was that the US is that even our regular newsletters that come to our homes. Also, this is incredible because we don't have to take it very seriously. But of course, that was one of the best investments I have ever. He also added that at the beginning, people didn't take it very seriously. I just remembered thinking to myself,
I need to end it for the pump to trigger. Yeah, you're probably right.
And he is a Tesla devotee. Just think about how many miles that is, 100,000 hours, and yet he made it all. He liked one of the Dogecoin investment.
Yeah.
Everything changes. Bills for the first time. Currency as a mount into cryptocurrency and turn on post notifications.
I mean, I skipped through this. I didn't see one portion where he started talking about a time projection.
Interesting thing about this, everything last month.
Yeah, I don't.
Scale is unstable by the U.S. response to this tweet. Stances before buying or within.
Maybe let me know the timestamp there, but I don't see it. All right, guys. But yeah, I'll watch this after the stream ends, and if provide some new light, I'll go back live with another stream about it. But it's about that time. I do have to eat dinner before I pass out or something. Appreciate you all for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream just like I did. We had a pretty good time, I think. I had a good time at least. But even though we didn't so far, not yet, we didn't get anything from Elon. He's been pretty quiet about Doge today, which is unusual. We can maybe still hope for something soon. Beyond Plaid is Roadster. Oh, he just posted 5 minutes ago. Interesting. All right. Just keep an eye on your Twitter, though. See if anything happens tonight. If you follow me on Twitter, you know as soon as I see something, I'm going to retweet it. So link in the description. It says like all my links or something like that, or social media and referral links. Just click on that. Follow me up on Twitter. And yeah, you'll get notifications when I find stuff. I will retweet it or make a tweet on it. Again, if you're not subbed to me already, please click the subscribe button and then select notification bell and select all. That is the only way that you will catch my next live stream. And like I said, I do these all the time, 7 days a week, sometimes 2 times per day or 3 times per day. So at the very least, you'll be getting 1 stream per day with full coverage on all of this stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing, feel free to join and click the subscribe button before you go. And I would absolutely appreciate it. Support a small channel if you want to and help me get to 3K subs. We're on our way. Hopefully, same time next month or something, we'll be saying on the way to like 20K subs while we're at 10K or something like that. Anyway, appreciate it, guys. Travis, Schmicky, Pro Fortnite, Gilbert, Skydive, Yusal, Tanvir, everybody. I'm that. Appreciate all of you and the new subs from today. And I will catch you guys in the next live stream or in the next video, whichever one's first. See you guys later. Peace.